Hi friends, Andrea here with my very first video of 2021 for Hip Kid Club. I am working with the absolutely beautiful and amazing December kits, and on this layout the challenge was to add dimension and stitching and texture and embellishing die cuts and then add them to our layout. I fell in love with this paper. The name of the paper is Northern Lights, and I really needed to use it on my first layout. So you could see in the very beginning, you can see how the main idea of the layout is right there. So I am adding all the stitching details I used one piece of a cardstock to get that circle, and I'm using 2 frames, 2 stickers, and I have the bows that I'm adding stitching details to, and I'm also did some fussy cutting, and I'm gonna use some of those flowers as die cuts to embellish my page. So I'm working right now on making sure I have my bows ready. The 3 of them have the silver thread details, the stitching on them. I will end up using only the 2 big ones. I have that envelope that it's part of the journaling bits from the main kit. So the embracing the chaos, that was originally a pocket life card. So what I did is I cut the top, and I also cut the card on one of the sides to make sure that it fit in the envelope. And then I took one of the acetate tags and added the 3 pieces together, and also added stitching details to both pieces, the PL card and the acetate tag. So now we are building a cluster on the top right of the page. I'm using the acetate borders and adding some stitching details to those. Then we're coming back with our circle. And I went mainly with circles. So we have some of the flowers, most of the flowers that we're using have those middle part that it's a circle. Now I got the frames, and that's when I said, okay, I need a bigger piece, and then my photo, it's also gonna be the same shape. That way we can keep it consistent even though we're using different elements to embellish our page. You see me here also using a lot of adhesive foam, different thickness, just to create all the dimension and all the layers. Alright, so our first bow, it's gonna go on that side, and we get the texture from the pink cardstock piece as well as the bow. And you'll see that when I show you the close-up pictures, you'll get to see all the details. And this is what I'm talking about. These are the flowers that have the same shapes that we are focusing on. And these, okay, and this is this wreath that we have. I'm cutting it not exactly in half, but I'm using, let's call it the bigger half. I'm using it on the right side of the page. And then we are not going to waste anything here. We're going to use that smaller piece and going to put it on the left side of our pocket. And this layout is just, it's for me. I saw this paper and I saw these kids and I saw the colors, the tones, the theme as a whole, and it just called my name. I wanted the first layout and the very first project that I work on using these kids to be me, about myself. I do like to, with the November kits, for the last layout of December, I did my 2020 in review, going over all of the things that we did and all of the moments that we shared together as a family. And then this layout is my, okay, I am ready for 2021. As a crafter, as a person that works in hotels, many hours a day, many hours a week, as a wife, as a mother, I am ready to start fresh, to look at the positive, to, as you see up there, embrace the chaos. And then we're gonna come with the title and you're gonna see the rest of it. So I feel I'm ready to embrace the chaos, but also have fun, be happy, be kind. The main thing is, this is a layout that has my colors, has my flowers, my bows, my thread, and all of the things that I like, all concentrated into one project. So I am really, really excited about how this one turned out. Okay, now it is time to, we're getting there. Okay, I decided that those leaves are gonna leave up there. Okay, this is a tiny circular chipboard sticker that says craft. Few more flowers because there's never enough flowers for me. And these tiny flowers are fussy cut from another piece of pattern paper that I will call, well, this month it's really difficult because I saw the preview, I saw the reveal and everything, but receiving the kits, having them in my hands, I kept on, checking one paper, the next, and they're all amazing. I couldn't stop saying, this one's my favorite, this one's my favorite, no, it's this one. So I think it's gonna be an amazing month and I cannot wait to just finish my stash because they're just so amazing, every single one of the kits. Okay, so here we come with the big chipboard sticker that says fun. We're gonna keep going now down to the right, and that's where we're gonna place our title. I didn't want to do it over the photo. We already have the texture of the bows. So now we're coming to the right side. One of these puffy stickers that have phrases. Okay, we're gonna use one on top, the black one. And okay, I found that tab that says remember, and I'm using it on the left side because it's right underneath, but kind of like underneath an acetate tab. So that also creates, the dimension and the texture that we want as part of the challenge this week. Okay, so that sticker says be nice, be true, be kind. And I felt that I also wanted to add a be happy. That's what I'm using the small alpha stickers for. Also found a small heart that goes perfectly. And that's mainly it. We are still adding our journaling. I wasn't sure if I really want to write and, have that text on top of it, but I think it looks really well. And then we are also going to add some Nouveau drops on every single one of the dots and tiny circles. So you'll see me adding those in the middle of those flowers, the one on top. Then we're gonna go to the wreath. Then the tiny flower, okay, those leaves, more of those, and then the tiny flowers. All right, and that, my friends, is our layout. Oh, some more drops on the right and left side of the title. And this is the finished project. As you can see, there are layers and layers and layers without the layout being so crazy on texture. But there are layers on top of layers on top of layers of embellishments, stickers, different kind of materials. You have the photo, you have cardstock, pattern paper, chipboard stickers, and you have the thread also. Well, I hope this video inspires you to get creative. I am not sure. Let me know what is the very first pattern paper that you end up using. I am curious and I want to see how many of us end up using the Northern Lights pattern paper, or if there is any other that gets your attention and that calls you to be the first one to be used. Okay, this was Andrea for Hip Kit Club. Make sure that you grab your December kits. They are going to run fast. That's all I can say. I am gonna let you enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.